board. Like, we focus on gameplay for this event, and they come in with very fresh perspectives of 23, right? So they've been on it all year long. So their brains there, they're still using like kind of exploits or things that they really like in 23 to try to be successful. So they come in trying to do those things right away, and they see that a lot of things have been fixed or changed. And so for us, it's helpful for them to know, to remember, because
And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Martin, the pass to Irving. Rebounded by Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Using his speed advantage to create the
4-point game. Outside Irving. Gets stolen by Johnson. On up the court. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Doncic outside. Pass to Martin. Back to Doncic. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now off the inbound. And it's Irving missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Irving. Doncic against McCollum. Doncic, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Johnson. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Irving. Here's Martin. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Wood left side. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Well, Wood has a really solid jump shot, and that one well within his range.
Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by New Orleans.
You know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Martin outside. Doncic against McCollum. Doncic outside. Outside Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age. And his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
Now here's Irving. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And here's Doncic outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Outside Ingram. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray. Johnson's got a...
These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Martin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep, here's Doncic. They get the rebound. That shot missing. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-6 run to the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Irving for 3. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Johnson inside. He's guarded by Irving. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
McCollum, the pass to Johnson. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Martin against Ingram. Martin, the pass to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Clock is at 3. Ortiz with the bucket.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
To the paint. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. Johnson's got 15.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Martin. Last game for him, he had 14. Wood finds Martin. Here's Irving. Here's Ortiz, covered by Williamson. And here is Irving. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Right side Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This year, the championship is really a matter of who's left standing.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. Clearly, you have to be good, you have to be healthy, and some of that requires luck when you're talking about being healthy. And so it's obvious over the years that typically championship teams have been the most healthy teams. And some of that is good fortune. But I think another part of it is the training staffs of those championships work through injuries when they happen.
Hardaway, no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Outside Stevenson. From deep, Johnson buries it from 3. Johnson's got 20.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Hardy. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Ortiz. Back to Green. 11 feet out. Pelicans cleared away. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Ortiz. He didn't look good in their loss to the Pelicans the other night. Right side Green from deep. That shot off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning and going away.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Good on the second one. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Lopez. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No easy options for the defense when Lopez gets in deep.
At the line for the Pelicans, Brook Lopez.
The free throw drops for Lopez. And Lopez drops them both. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside, Green. Pass to Fernando. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Unloads. That one a little long.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Hardy, following the score by New Orleans. Fernando, rebounded by Daniels. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Green, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Hardy, puts up a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. New Orleans dictating the flow. Inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Here's Fernando, covered by Lopez. On the wing, Green. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Stevenson from outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for New Orleans. Outside, Green. Pass to Fernando. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hardy. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Daniels. Back to Stevenson. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside, Green. Here's Hardy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Hardy.
And he drops the first.
2.
He's perfect from the line this time. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Stevenson. Pass to Johnson. Lets a three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 34 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Johnson, and it's Stevenson in at the 1 spot.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and really stuffed the stat sheet. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Gets stolen by Johnson. He goes up, and MP throws it down hard.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
It's tipped, and they're able to recover.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here's Irving. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce.
Johnson.
Yep, that one's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Wood. Let's go with a 3. And Kyrie Irving good for 3. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
Stevenson on the wing. Back to Ingram. Now here's Williamson. Now Johnson. He's guarded by Irving. And stolen by Wood. And here's Doncic. Coming off a 22-point game against New Orleans.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse? And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved. Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Wood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Pelicans, Daniels. Shooting one.
Hardaway with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Hardy, covered by Johnson. Pass to Hardaway. 14 feet away for three. Hardy. Here's Wood, and Wood with the stuff.
Well, anytime you've got a player that can give you extra possessions, that's a great asset, and Wood is a fantastic offensive rebound.
Here's Daniels. Clock at 6. The 11-footer. Ortiz grabs the board. Hardaway against Lopez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Draymond Green.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
The Pelicans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter.
Yeah, I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point. But he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Shooting for New Orleans, Johnson. One shot.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. A minute 58 left to play in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Gets stolen by Johnson. Who poked away. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. There's a minute 47 left to play in the half. McCollum, the pass to Johnson. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 8 assists here tonight.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
It's stolen by Johnson, and he lobs it up. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Ortiz to halt the run, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Outside, Green. Outside, Hardaway. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Over Johnson. Off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the...
Another one goes. Incredible.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year. Johnson against Green. Pass to Ortiz. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Launches a 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been all... Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. They've got Kenyon Martin. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
The assist.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Doncic outside. Here's Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Tell you what, I don't think there's been a single shot that Irving has wanted and didn't get so far.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Get a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more.
From his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And he lays it up and in. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Martin. Here's Ortiz, covered by Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. Irving for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
McCollum, the pass to Williamson. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 55.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Ingram against Martin. Back to Doncic, and they doubled up Doncic. It's Martin on the wing. Doncic outside. Offensive rebound. Wood misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Right at the free throw line. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Inside, it's stolen by Johnson. Ingram against Martin. Ingram, the pass to Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Fernando's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. On the wing, Irving takes a 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside Ingram. Down low. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Martin outside. Doncic finds Irving.
Pelicans foul.
Stevenson, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Martin outside. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Johnson hits yet again. Wow!
For 3.
60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Now Stevenson. He has 6. Back to Johnson. Outside Stevenson. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Stevenson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Johnson passes to Williamson. Back to Johnson. Over Irving. He got it again! Sensational! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Martin outside. Back to Doncic. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Williamson passes to Stevenson. Now Ingram. The kick out to Johnson. From behind the arc. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Pelicans substitution. Herbert Jones.
For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he recovers it. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Doncic passes to Martin. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Doncic. 5 on the clock. High arcing shot. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Fernando's got 6.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. Doncic left side. Pass to Ortiz. Outside Irving. 18 feet out. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Ingram. Give him 8. And here's Johnson. And they double up MP. Jones from outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Fernando. Martin with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ortiz. That shot is off. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Stevenson against Irving. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fernando's got 4 rebounds now. Martin outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the right side. Doncic outside. 3-pointer. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Dallas has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. And here's Doncic outside. The offensive rebound. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result. You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Doncic passes to Irving. Here's Fernando. And that one is hammered home.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And here's Ingram outside. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Here's Ortiz. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
It's stolen by Irving. Here's Doncic. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Doncic has got 17 points. And the Pelicans shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do. Finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Doncic passes to Martin. Here's Fernando. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And for Dallas, they're shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
And he makes the first. Christian Wood is checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Martin. He's off on the second. And here are the Pelicans now. And another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. And Wood with the stuff.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
And here are the Pelicans now. Outside Ingram. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Wood. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, that is outstanding body control by Wood. This is a guy that's 7 feet tall, showing you great focus and body control.
At the line for Dallas, Christian Wood, shooting 1.
That's good from Wood. Ingram with the ball. And no good. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Group getting ready for the Mavericks. Woods checked in for Fernando. Martin comes in for Horford. Hardy, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Green. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. Green out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Johnson, and it's Stevenson in at the point guard position. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Stevenson, and he lays it in on the break. Stevenson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
To the middle. Here's Martin. He's off on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Stevenson on the wing. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court. So you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 19-7 run. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
Here's Johnson. Good on the bucket.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Pass to Hardy. Shoots. Rebounded by Green.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Tipped. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Here's Hardy. There's the drive. Pass to Birch. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Up top, Johnson. Help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Harrell up top. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Montrezl Harrell can be so many things for this team. One of the best small ball fives in the NBA.
And a little more about Montrezl Harrell. What an addition he is to any roster, Clark.
I agree with you, B.A., whether he's starting or coming off the bench. Harrell brings great energy and production. A real injection as a spark plug.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Green is checked in. Here's Hardy. Stevenson defending. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Hardy, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Johnson. And he makes it on the layup.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And for Dallas, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Birch. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Covered by Lopez. Rejected by Lopez. Now Stevenson. Green, the pass to Johnson. MP's doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And here's Stevenson. Another bucket. Wow.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Green, the pass to Birch. Outside, Green. And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And we don't see this too often with how competitive this league is, but they won all 4 meetings against Dallas.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
.116 left in the fourth. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
From 17, the Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Hardy. Offline with a 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Johnson, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for
The Pelicans making a switch here.
Johnson.
Diakite's checked in. And so it's Dallas with it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardy. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Johnson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Good on both. Pass to Green from 10 feet away. Rebounded by Johnson. From deep three-point range, missed it. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.